Hey, hello everybody, welcome back. Doing some magic.
Magic.
Friday night. So we got something new and exciting for you guys today. We're playing a new format. It's called Frontier.
A new frontier.
Yeah, it's a whole new frontier. This was a format that was created basically by people that were kind of getting sick of modern and
Prices
wanted
were
to...
too expensive.
Yeah, so they were wanting a new constructed format that doesn't rotate. So this one... it was created by Hararuya Games, which is really fun to say and maybe a little borderline racist. But,
A bit.
But, yeah, and Big Magic also.
Big magic.
So, yeah, basically this format is anything that has the new border.
So,
which is
M15
yeah,
and beyond.
exactly. So, yeah, that little border.
Very annoying border.
Yeah, so it's also worth noting for any of you Frontier fans who are already Frontier fans and wanted us to do this. We've never played this before, and going through our collection, which is a lot more geared towards modern and legacy, more so than standard.
We buy the standard boxes.
Yeah.
And then we buy modern staples. So.
Yeah, so these decks probably aren't the most competitive ever, but if we like the format, who knows? Maybe we'll invest some more into it. So I'm playing a Boros deck.
And I'm playing 4-color good stuff. Because, I mean, you have fetch lands, you have dual lands, may as well try it.
Sort of have dual lands. So anyway,
You have the Tangle lands.
yeah. So there's another little new addition here, Mr. Boopster's friend, who, according to his tag, is named Cheery, which I think also might be a little borderline racist. Maybe his name's actually Chili. I don't know. It's Cheery.
Cheery.
But,
And it's from a Beanie Babies.
it is, yeah.
Which I didn't know existed anymore, honestly.
Apparently they do.
But apparently they have a new line.
So anyway,
Baby beanies.
so to decide who goes first, we're gonna roll Mr. Boopster's balls here. And hopefully into each other. That'd be kind of cool. Nope, not into each other. Bounce it back! Bounce it back! Oh, you gave me a 6.
It wasn't good for me.
So, I will go first, and we'll see you in game 1. Hey. Okay, game 1. I'm going to show my hands. So yeah, like I said, these decks probably could be improved vastly with some more of the standard goodies, but we use what we got. Just try it out. So that's what I'm working with. Go ahead.
And I've got Doze.
I don't know how I feel about Doze. So I'm going to lead with an Inspiring Village. And I'm going to go with... Oh, Vantage. I don't know why I said Village. I mean, it's kind of a village, too. I'm sure people live there. Monastery Swiftspear. Attack you for 1.
19.
Pass the turn.
Good old Monastery Swiftspear. Turn.
Poor Mr. Boopster's balls. Can't put them anywhere. They just roll around.
I think we're going to go for Wooded Foothills. Intrigo.
Okay. Gonna untap. Draw a card. It's not the worst either. Gonna play a Plains. And then I'm gonna go for an Impact Tremors.
Ooh.
Getting a Prowess trigger. And I assume you don't have counterspells, and that resolves, so attack you for 2.
17.
Go.
End of your turn. Crack Wooded Foothills, going to 16.
So in this format, you have those fetch lands, but you don't have the Ravnica dual lands. You have these ones.
Have the Battle Lands, or the Tangle Lands,
Yep.
or
Whatever you want to call them. Or basics. Good old-fashioned basics.
good old-fashioned basics.
Remember when, the whole point of these was like, oh, wow, they get to fetch a basic land. I mean, I guess that was never the point.
No. I mean, dual lands kind of came first.
Yeah. I'm sure it was the intention at some point.
It probably in their standard.
Yeah.
It's like, I could get an island, or I could get a plains. It could be anything.
Well, fun fact for those of you who don't know this, these weren't actually, like this cycle of 5, which were originally printed in Onslaught. They weren't actually the first ones. There was that other cycle that they came in tapped, and those fetch lands, you remember those?
Yeah,
like Bad River, I think was one of them.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the cycle's called.
Fetch land comes into play tapped, and then you have to untap, and then it can fetch.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay life. And
But
you can,
you're, behind a bit of tempo.
Sure.
Um,
And those are very cheap if you want to get them inexpensively. Not legal here, but...
Windswept Heath.
Sure. Speaking of Onslaught,
Crack that, going to 15.
that one is from Onslaught.
I think this one's going to find.
Also, the original.
Eventually. There it is.
Yeah. Also, the Zendikar fetches are not legal in here, so you only get half the cycle. Which is unfortunate.
And the Battlelands only have half a cycle, too.
True. Which is unfortunate, because this particular deck is just red-white, and no Arid Mesas in sight.
And I think you're majority on red, so it's not even worth running Flooded Strand.
Yeah, I'm not playing any fetches in this deck. What do you got for me?
I've got some Harnessed Lightning.
Oh!
I'm only going to use 2 of the energy.
It's probably a solid plan. Oh.
Yeah.
No, you gotta use the cheese dice. Come on. The yellow ones. The ones that look like blocks of cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got leftover energy.
In case you need to force something next time you use one of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sweet.
Integro.
Untap. Draw a card. That's pretty good. I'm gonna play a mountain. And I'm gonna cast a Hordling Outburst. So that's kind of what this deck is meant to do. It's meant to poop out a bunch of tokens, impact tremors them to death with the stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to 12.
Yeah, so it's 3 damage for 3 tokens. And pass the turn.
Untap.
I don't know.
Draw for turn.
Pretty nifty little combo.
Bloodstained Mire. And crack that going into 11.
Yep.
Find ourselves our swamp. And go for a Tireless Tracker.
Alright. So that gets you a clue. Which I don't think I made.
Well, when a
clues
land
today.
enters. I don't think we.
Oh, it's when a land enters. Yeah.
I don't think we have clues yet.
No, we don't.
So it's your go.
Do we have anything we could use? I guess we could use Mr. Boopster Reality Master as a clue
Yeah.
for when that comes up. Untap. Draw a card. That's decent. Let me see. Start 11. Gonna play a mountain. And I'm gonna cast a Goblin Rabble Master. So now it looks like I'm just playing a Goblins deck. So 1 damage from the Tremors.
10.
And then I will go to combat. So I get a Goblin.
9.
And I have to attack with all my Goblins that I can. I believe the one that comes in is haste. Yeah,
Yes.
it is haste. So I will attack you for 4.
Well, I'll block one of it.
Sure.
Go to 6.
Of course, dies. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. It's not really what we wanted to see.
No land? Seems like no land.
A land. I mean, we do have a Crackling Doom.
That's pretty good.
It does get rid of the Rabble Master.
Which could be really obnoxious. And I take 2 damage. Go to 18.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. That might do it.
Uh-oh.
You're at
I'm at
6.
6.
So I'm going to cast a Dragon Fodder. Getting 2 goblins.
4.
2 damage. And then... I think I'll just do this. Tap these. Stoke the flames, targeting you.
Wah.
Yeah, that hand shaped together really nicely.
That it did. That it did, and mine not really.
Yeah. Oh, you were close to Siege Rhino.
I did.
One solid Siege Rhino can put you right back in, because that's a pretty big life point swing. But that was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. Alrighty, game 2. Go ahead.
I've got those.
And for me, not quite as blisteringly fast as the last game, but that's what I got. Go ahead. You saw nothing.
Start with Windswept Heath.
Yep.
Turgo.
Draw a card. Mountain, go.
End of your turn. Crack that. On a 19. Find the Cinderglade.
Sure. Hopefully this time you don't get stuck on
Untap.
having 3 lands.
Draw for turn. Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan Advocate.
Pretty good.
Enter go. This card is just nutty.
Yeah, it's
It
pretty
just
solid.
ruins Forest Bear, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Nothing could ever ruin Forest Bear, really, though.
I mean, he's still the superior of the bears.
Definitely. Because he's awesome. He's definitely the most expensive of the sheer grizzly bears. And that might be because we bought all of them.
Maybe.
Hang her back for 1. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, Portal was not a very commonly open set.
Wooded Foothills. Do ace.
18.
Gonna go for Sylvan Advocate.
Oh,
Enter go.
what's better than 1? Draw a card. Well, that's decent. Gonna play Mountain. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Crack Wooded Foothills. Going 18.
So you need 6 lands to make them gigantic, right?
Yes. And they don't pump each other, but they pump land creatures.
Yeah. So man lands, very good.
Yeah, so I'm
The few you have access to.
running some of the white-black ones, so
Yeah.
those would be nutty at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Getting
a lot of
pumped by
life.
each of them.
That's a lot of life gain.
Untap. Draw for turn. Cinderglade.
Sure. Don't quite have those basics yet.
Going to cast Kambal, Consul of Allocation.
Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, drains me for 2. I think in response to that, I'm going to lightning strike one of the advocates. And 2/3, huh?
2/3.
That's pretty good against me. I am a lot of spells in this deck.
That you are. He's nice, because he's at least going to get one trigger, even if you just pointed
true.
that at him.
I wonder how much that's going to ruin my day. Probably quite a bit. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and attack for 2.
I'll take 2. Going to 16.
Enter go.
End a turn. Counter on the walker. Boop. Draw a card. Okay. So, gonna play a mountain. And then what? Then go to my second main phase, cast a Goblin Rabble Master.
Ah. I guess, yeah, no point in that.
Yeah, I don't want to send a 1/1 into nothing. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. White, black. Green, red.
I think I know what this is.
Siege Rhino.
Siege Rhinoceros. Go to 13.
21.
That's annoying.
And since Hangerback Walker could pump himself, it's your go.
Pump him into turn. Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Now what? Play planes. I know that for sure. Okay, how scary is this stupid 2/3? It's probably just gonna. It could probably just win the game on its own. Just ridiculous.
He's mostly in there because, I mean, even if you basically they have to point removal spell at him. Otherwise, he's going to steal just a bit more life than they'd like.
Mm-hmm. And you're at 21. Question is, am I more scared of that or am I more scared of Siege Rhino? I really don't know. Probably that, honestly. Which is super sad. So I'm going to cast Lightning Axe, targeting that.
That's why you were deciding.
Discarding a Battlefield Forge.
So, 23.
And 2 life, right?
Yeah.
Go to 11. And then I go to combat, get a goblin, send him to his death. Luckily, Rabble Master doesn't have to attack, just all goblins.
I'm just going to block him like that.
Sure. Gonna gang up on the poor little fella.
Yeah.
Rabble
Master dragged him out to send him to his death.
Pass the turn.
Go punch that rhino. Draw for turn.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, white, black, green.
Yeah. Please don't say one other color in another Siege Rhino.
Abzan Charm. Exile target creature with power 3 or greater.
That's a huge beating. Huh. Huge beating.
Just clean up that small little issue over there.
Yep. Huge beating.
And 6.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Raise the Alarm.
Ring-a-ding-ding, 2 Foosties.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't quite know if these little goat riding monstrosities can stand up to a rhinoceros of that caliber. I suppose. You have 1 mana up?
1 mana.
Let's see. So, there is that removal spell that deals 2 damage, and if I triple block the Advocate, I could get seriously blown out. Siege Rhino has trample, so no point in blocking that. I think I gotta go to 5. Go to 5.
Enter go.
Unzap. Draw a card. Well, that's not the worst, I suppose. Play a mountain. Five, 6, 7, 8. cast a Bedlam Reveler. Because I got 3 cards there. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And discard my hand. Draw 3
hand
cards.
to discard. Pretty good timing.
Yeah, not bad. Okay. So, this is actually kind of interesting. So I go to combat, get a goblin,
Goblin.
and so it states at the beginning of combat on your turn, you get a 1/1 goblin creature token with haste. So technically, I'm not in my declare attack step. I'm still in begin combat. So before attacks, I'm going to tap these 3 and a mountain to cast Stoke the Flames on Sylvan Advocate.
Blech.
And that's how you save a goblin's life. So just played that, had this from last turn. Do I want to get in for 1? Not really. Pass turn.
Okay.
Did do a lot of things, but... Oh, and pump trigger on him.
Yes, pump
For whatever that means. Probably nothing.
I think this turn anyway. I'm going to... Fiery Impulse, Goblin Rabble.
Ah, you did have it. You got
End
him.
of turn.
That's fine.
Untap.
His progeny lives on.
Yeah, you did manage to save his life. Draw for turn. Four.
Okay.
I mean, you could soak up all the damage,
I could.
but luckily
It
you're
would
tapped
be-
out, so you're not
yeah.
trading with it.
No, basically he would eat Bedlam Reveler. I'm more thinking, what burn spells am I potentially dead to? Because that one can only hit creatures. And I'm not really sure which other ones you play. I know Crackling Doom can deal 2 damage. So that right there might be a reason to throw Reveler in front. You're at 23 currently?
Yes.
But I still don't know how I'm winning this game. So, I could soak up all the damage. I could soak up 1 of the damage, but then I'm dead to Crackling Doom. So I think... Yeah, I don't think I can push enough damage through with prowess triggers on Reveler, so I'm gonna put him in front.
Okay.
So, soak
It's
up all
even.
that. It was probably wrong to do that, but I just have this sneaking
White,
suspicion that you
black,
probably have some way to kill me.
Green, red, Siege Rhino.
Ah! I live another day. Go to 2.
26. Enter go.
Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do, per se. Siege Rhino's
I mean,
kind
yeah,
of...
he's a little bit better than a burn spell.
Yeah. Yeah, something tells me my 3 1/1s are not standing up to 2 Rhinoceroses. Oh, that was not good. So I'm at 2. And yeah. Attack.
I'm gonna kill the goblin.
Okay.
Go 24.
Hortling Outburst.
Ah! They're like cockroaches.
You may kill 1, but 3 come back to take its place. And then I'll play a Battlefield Forge. Pass turn. Obviously, I attacked
Untap.
there because I was dead. Even if I just did this and left up 6 blockers, that he has 8 damage. So
Draw for turn.
would have been dead, no matter what.
That's not... I was kind of hoping for a land there. It'd be fancy, but... 8.
I was gonna take it. You got me. All right. Yeah, you had all the things you needed.
I had a goblin Dark Dwellers, but
Yeah.
just 1 mana short still.
Pretty good.
It's weird. It's got 26 lands in there.
Yeah, that is strange. Both games too.
Both games have struggled with drawing lands.
All right. So that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. All right, game 3. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Taking a bit of a risk here, but I think it's worth it if I can squeak one through. Go ahead.
I've got those.
Okay. I'm gonna lead with a tap needle spire. So, more than one spire. Pet's turn.
There appears to be at least 3.
Yes.
Draw for
Turn into
turn.
a 2/1 double strike. Pretty solid, man.
Sandstep Citadel. Here go.
Draw card.
Mind taps for more colors.
That's true. Very astute
Except yours
observation.
can apparently stand up and
Yeah.
come punch me, so.
Well, I think it just falls on top of you. From what's in the picture, anyway. That's kind of what it looks like. Pet's turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Ha. Well, I guess we'll just go with that then. Nomad Outpost.
All right.
Here go.
Draw a card. Let's go for a Battlefield Forge. And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Let's go for Wooded Foothills.
Sure.
Crack, going on 19. Let's find a mountain. And
3 mana.
3 mana. Thalia Heretic Cathar.
Okay.
Enter go.
And step. Lightning strike.
No tap tokens.
Draw a card. That was decent. Okay. Play a mountain. And I think a cheeky bit of colorless there. Dragon Fodder.
2 1/1s.
2 foosties. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Tireless Tracker.
Sure.
What's with teeth?
Couple of clues. So we never made clue tokens yet. Maybe in the future. So we're going to use Mr. Boopster Reality Master.
And we're going to crack Windswept Teeth.
Yep. Get a clue.
And find Canopy Vista.
Okay.
2 clues.
2 clues. You got it.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Not the worst. I've seen worse things in my life. Do we just do it? I think so. We cast a Monastery Mentor.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
That's a little scary. Untap. Draw for turn. That's really terrifying. So we're going to go for a white, black, and red.
Mm-hmm.
For Kumbal Consul of Allocation. We can at least make that hurt
That's
a little,
true.
little
That
bit
resolves. That resolves.
more. And Bloodstained Mire.
Ooh, that's pretty good with all the
3
clues.
clues.
You're going to have a lot to do in the late game.
Crack, going 18.
I'm going to respond to the... Well, no, I'm not. Because, well, I guess I can't make him big enough, so that's okay. Yeah. I'm going to respond to the cracking of that fetch land by casting Stoke the Flames on Camball. Basically just so you can't crack a clue in response. So go to 18.
Makes sense. 20.
Get a monk.
He dies.
Prowess trigger. Not that it matters. But yeah, I would have had to get 2 in order to eat this, so there's no real point in
Swamp.
holding it. Also, if you somehow had a removal spell that needed red. It's a good thing to do there.
Yes. And
What have you?
get your go. Not much.
Untap. Draw a card. I didn't think in a million years I would actually untap with this thing. And
Yeah,
I had it in my opening hand, but I'm like, if I run this out on turn 3, it just dies immediately. So I wanted to at least have something up so I could get some value out of it. But right now, a lot of value.
Yeah, it's about to get a
Colorless.
ton of value.
Hordling Outburst. So 3 goblins, a monk, and 2 prowess triggers.
It's gonna be some big boys.
Dragon Fodder. Prowess triggers. Monk. 2 goblins. So right now that's a 4/4 and that's a 3/3.
Yes.
And these are still just 1/1s. And I've got quite a few dudes.
I think there's more than one there.
There might be. So these ones can't attack, these ones can. That is a 3/2. So I think it's... Attack with these. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Block Monastery Mentor. And sack one of my clues to draw a card.
Sure.
And put a counter on them. Draw for turn.
Oh, he gets a counter when you do that?
Yeah.
Ah. Man, I should really learn how to read. That's fine. He got a lot of value.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think there's just enough 1/1s lying around that it's probably fine.
So 3, 4, 5. That wasn't honest.
15.
That was a completely honest mistake. I didn't realize he got counters when he cracked clues.
This is why you occasionally see him in Legacy lands.
Do you?
It's because he's a win condition
Yeah.
and card draw in the land set.
I know he was a player in Standard, or is still, I guess. But I don't really follow Standard all that much. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Honest mistake.
Well. Windswept Heath.
Yep.
Heck, that going to 14.
That would have been good with the Clue Man.
That it would have.
The Clue Man group.
We're going to find a Cinderglade. Untapped. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. He's got 2 basics.
And then you're going to make one of the saddest plays. Well, actually, it's pretty cool. So, Fiery Impulse.
Yeah.
2 damage to a monk.
Dead monk. Monk in the water.
5 mana.
Huh.
For Goblin Dark Dwellers. Targeting the Fiery Impulse. Kill another monk.
Sure. Well, those were my win conditions, so.
Unfortunately, you still have 1.
Yeah.
Enter go.
I only have 1 card in hand. Draw. That's not bad. I guess. Yeah, that's not bad. So, colorless. Gonna cast an Impact Tremors. A little late to the party.
Just a bit late.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bedlam Reveler. 1 damage to you.
13.
Discard my hand. Draw 3 cards.
Once again, that was convenient timing.
It's pretty good. Well, I had him for a long time, but that was my top deck.
Managed to play a card that let him tap out.
So I haven't played a land this turn either. So I can still do that. And
I guess this is a 2/2.
yes, also. Prowess trigger and all. Let's play an Inspiring Vantage. Tapped.
It's not very inspiring anymore.
No. And you're at 13. Okay. 13.
At least this game I really didn't suffer for lands.
It's true.
I kind of suffered the other way.
Any man lands? No. I think...
No man lands. I've had 4 fetch lands, though.
13. If we do that, 6 gets through. So then you go to 7. You have to have 2 follow-ups. I'm gonna attack with these for 7.
Block one of them.
Yep.
Take 6, go to 7.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Sandstep Citadel.
Yep.
Green, white, black, red.
Oh, that's a good one.
Siege Rhino.
15.
10.
I can get you right back in it.
And it's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. That is not ideal. Okay. So, I still got that. So, if I activate that gentleman, then presumably you block here, you block here, and then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is not quite enough. So then what do I do? I think I can afford to wait one more turn. And hopefully this isn't too wrong. I'm going to cast Hangerback Walker for 3.
Big boy.
Play a mountain. How do I send some goblins to their death?
Go to 9 from the hanger back.
Oh yeah, Impact Tremors, of course.
Yeah, that's not a card I want to break.
No.
A Lightning Bolt and 3 1/1s.
So 4 would get through if I send them. I'll put you to 5. Send these.
I mean, I'll eat 2 of them.
Sure.
Take 4, going to 5.
Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Crack a clue. Draw a card. I don't know if that's enough.
I mean, you have another draw.
Untap.
I don't know what you're gonna
Draw for turn.
do, but
White, green, black, red.
another one.
Another one.
12.
8. So that's what I mean. I don't know if it's enough. Because unfortunately, I probably have to block the Hangerback Walker, and then that's just going to bolt me anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's your go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can force through, I suppose. Draw a card. Ooh, that might be spicy. That might be spicy. I cast a Monastery Swiftspear. 1 to you.
7. Yeah, that's pretty good all of a sudden.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad man. Okay. So, you block these 3. Or probably these 3. You block those 3. Or sorry, these 3. I get in for 6. You go to 1. And I have 3 Thopters left over.
That kill me.
That kill you. But you have 12 damage on the board. That's what scares me. So what do I do? I mean, I guess you could have another Siege Rhino. That would be pretty horrible. Or I could be conservative and just send some more dudes to their death to get in for a few little points of damage. And I can... Oh, this is scary. This is kind of scary. What do I do here? Really don't like being 1 short. You're at 7. Okay. Gonna send these men.
Send them like that.
Yes.
Well.
Yep.
3 goblins get through. Go to 4.
Okay. These die. Play a mountain. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Crack a clue. Untap. Draw for turn. Oh, I needed that.
Is it another Siege Rhino? That'd be really obnoxious.
White, black, green to exile target creature with power 3 or greater.
Every time! Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then...
Jeez.
Windswept Heath.
Yep.
And...
that's obnoxious.
White, black, red, Crackling Doom. Which was a card I couldn't cast before because then Hangerback would just kill me because of it.
Damn it. Well. Yep. Go to 10.
And 12.
Yep, so I activate this, I block 1, and I still die. So I'll do that. Activate that.
Well, you can block this one. Oh, right, you can't block that one.
No, because it has Menace.
Because it has Menace.
Yeah, so you got me with what I can only imagine are probably the luckiest top decks in the entire universe. Because there was almost nothing that could get you out of that, and then you drew 2 things that got you out of that.
Well, I had the Crackling Doom for a while, but when you played the Hangerback blocker for 3, it basically meant that I wasn't casting it because it just stoned me for 3. But the Atkst and Charm was off the top.
Hit that. Took 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Block that. Take 11. Oh, 1 myself. Why not? Oh, that was a miserable defeat. That was absolutely miserable. Now I'm wondering if there's any way I could have played that differently, where I could have maybe sending more things earlier, I guess? I don't know. What could I have done? Nah. I might have been able to win that if I wouldn't have been so stingy on sending in the goblins to their death, but as it stands, you got me. And that probably would have got you.
Yeah.
Alright. So that was our first foray into Frontier. All in all, pretty fun format. It's a little too close to standard for my liking, which I'm not a huge fan of standard, but maybe something cool will come along. Who knows? So if you like this,
make a mistake in the standard and
sure,
print cool cards.
Yeah. So if you like this format, let us know in the comments, and maybe we'll do it again. So, ciao.
Bye.